Oh, howdy folks. Howdy fellas and fellettes. I mean, honestly, who am I kidding? Howdy guys, how you doing? Want to apologise for any camera inconsistencies. I've moved the camera, but sadly I moved it after I set the colour correct. So I may look a little bit weird. I do apologise for that. But, yeah. Long story short, my week has been a fucking shit one. The weekend wasn't too bad. I met up with some friends on Friday. We went shopping, went into town, hanged out for a bit, had an awesome breakfast, had a wonderful time. Big old thank you to you, Penny. You absolute sweetheart. Absolute angel. And to return the favour, I went ahead and I bought her little girl a ton of stuff for the summer holidays. I got her a water pistol, a big one you could put in the pool, pull it back and squirt it kind of thing. Bought her a backpack full of dinosaurs because she likes dinosaurs, and she loves unicorns, so there was a great big stuffy unicorn, so I picked that up. And there was a little My Little Pony toy set, I picked that up too for her, and her mum wasn't expecting any of that. And I was like, you know what, no, you've been a good friend to me, you've been very kind to me, please allow me to do this to repay my gratitude for our friendship. And I know things are hard as being a single parent, you know, things are hard, and so we had fun. And while we was out, I went into my favourite hobby shop, Eclectic Games. They're moving to a bigger venue, and I know exactly the venue they're moving to. And I will finally be able to have paper like sit down paper magic games with friends. I'll be able to do Star Wars D6 roleplay, West End Games roleplay. I will be able to play Star Wars Legions bolt action. You have no idea how happy that has actually made me. Got a blocked paw right here. It's really painful, so that's going to turn into a zit maybe. Anyway, so yeah, while I was out, I picked up some Imperial Scout Troopers. This is, you know, the finished product. To tell you how excited I was, I painted them the same day I bought them. Legit, same day. Here's the info packet for them. I bought them the same day. I painted them the same day I got them. Yeah, my troopers, my stormtroopers, I've had these buggers for a year and some change, and they remained majority just base coated. And I was like, sod it, I'm mixing the colours up now to do the scout troopers, I'll do the regular troopers as well. So I did. And I didn't realise I had knocked out all but three of my miniatures. The three I haven't knocked out are my character miniatures, and I've got some reference images for the characters, both front and side and rear. And so when I do get to paint the main hero, she's going to stand out, because you want your hero units to stand out, along with Lord Vader. I'm waiting on my confirmed receipt on him being shipped to my hobby store. Then I will be having a actual Lord Vader. I also... Now, I play a game called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. It's a little gacha game, and I play it mostly on Android. I don't play it on my phone. So I play it on my computer through BlueStacks emulator. And what I do is I tend to go with units that I know I'm going to have fun with, and I am an Imperialist, so my Lord Vader's, you know, Zeted out, you know, max level. My Emperor's almost max level, and I'm in the process of working on some of the other Imperial heroes, Moff Tarkin, things of that nature. And while I was working on them, I realised there's actually two. I wouldn't even call them, well, they're technically evil because Moff Tarkin created them. Two droids by the name of 000 Let me get their names exactly through real quick. Hello? There we go. It's like, hello. Alphabet, please. So I'm loading up. Why is the game laggy all of a sudden? It's like constant load screens. Bruv. What the hell? There. Please. Okay, one is called 000 and the other one is called BT1. Now 000 is basically this guy. He is a protocol droid that's not so nice. He actually has a specialization in torture. And he has regular, it looks like regular protocol droid fingers, but underneath the fingers are like blades that pop out and stuff so he can do surgery and whatnot. And yeah, he's a bit of a mad scientist. And he's got a little buddy, much like 3PO has R2. He has a friend called BT1. Now, this is BT1. Now, these are actual characters. You can look them up on the, in the Star Wars Wikipedia. They are characters. They do exist. Governor Tarkin. Yes, Tarkin. You may fire when ready. Tarkin had these droids built. BT was designed to be a force multiplier. Now, what that means in army terms, in military terms, that means he's there to just fucking cause shit. Rambo is considered a force multiplier. Okay, things of that nature. He was designed to show up on the battlefield, be a force multiplier, and help the Empire win the battle and save the day. I mean, he's got rocket launchers, blasters, freaking grenade launchers, and he's even got the ability to create them inside his own body. He does no astromech stuff. All that stuff was stripped out of him. So he can't pilot a ship. He doesn't know. He can't hack a system or anything like that. That's not what he does. He literally shows up, and if a trooper says, guard this position, kill anything that comes near you, he'll kill anything that comes near him, including Imperial stormtroopers. Okay? This is why Tarkin had to shut him down. Because he followed the command to the letter. If that makes sense. He just... So, troopers had to be very specific when giving him orders. Like, allow Imperials to come by, but do... You know what I'm saying? And I like this scout trooper with the sniper blaster. That was awesome. I do have videos of me painting these guys. And they will... And I'll be putting them up. But not on this channel. I'm putting them up on my old modeling channel. Because I think it's worth it. Plus... I also went ahead and yes, I do have the correct to scale chicken walker for Star Wars Legions, and yes, the head does rotate. See? The next one of these guys I'm printing, and I will be printing at least 2 more of these. Next one is going to have the dual blasters, not grenade launcher, and I'm actually going to do it so that the chin gun can move up and down. I'm going to put more articulation into it. So yeah, I do enjoy Star Wars Legion, and even the base is correct, by the way, guys. And before you ask, no, this is not an actual official model. This is 3D printed. Okay, all of it's 3D printed. The base, the model, all of it, and the head is hollow as well. So as you can see, I had to pop it open because the eyelid, one of the eyelids fell inside. So. And I've just magnetized the neck so that the head connects and is there. And yeah, I got a flea up my ass about painting my Legions models and getting them done. And once I've got them all done, enough to enjoy a small little skirmish, I plan on knocking out all of the last of my Death Guard in my 40k Death Guard. And once I've knocked all those out, I will be starting on my Black Legion. And once I've knocked all the Black Legion stuff out, because right now all I've done is Abaddon and I think like 4 or 5 demonic possessed units. So once I've knocked out the Death Guards, the Death Guard and the Black Legion stuff, I will then circle back around and do the biggest army I've got bar none, which is my German bolt action. I play early to mid German bolt action. I do have some late model German bolt action tanks as well, like a Tiger 2, stuff like that. But I only have the Tiger 2 because it's a Tiger 2 and I just want it to sit on my shelf and just look pretty and sexy and stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I've been very, very busy, guys, and so I've been literally knocking stuff out the park models wise because I lost my job. I was working on, I was doing 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off on an oil rig, rotating, which is why you're seeing bags of like laundry and stuff that I've got to do because I've got to catch up on, because doing 2 week cycles. Yes, there was washing machines on the rig, but I mostly used the washing machines to wash my work overalls. My regular clothing, I just wore them until dash, put them in the bag, come back home, wash them, rinse and repeat. Well, the company I was working for got bought out by a different company, and they let all of us go. All of us, every single one of us. Even my boss was let go. So it was either an asset acquirement, which means they just bought the company's name and they're going to shelf the company and use it as a tax bracket kind of thing. Thank you, Labour government. But no, I'm sorry. England is not. People are losing jobs, not getting jobs. Okay, so that sucks. My cybersecurity stuff, I'm actually in the middle of starting up, and I can't really talk more about it right this second, but I'm looking at getting legal representation because I want to sue one of the colleges that went to train and educate me in cybersecurity. So yeah, I'm on the verge of taking them to court, and yeah, and it's not going to be pretty. Not going to be pretty, because I will not hold back. I won't. I will not hold back. I truthfully feel that I truthfully feel that I got fucked over. I showed up for the classes every morning on time, putting in 8 to 10 hours a day as if it's school work kind of thing. I even took it off the website and started learning some of it here, privately. And lo and behold, I noticed none of my papers were getting graded, not a single one, to the point there was a ridiculously large backlog. And I'm even like, are you going to be marking the papers anytime soon? And they said, oh no, sorry, your teacher quit on us. And I'm like, when? Oh, 2 weeks ago. And you didn't think to tell us? Because we were told our deadline was November. That was our deadline. November was our deadline to get all 4 modules done. And each module had 4 sub-modules in it. So, and there's O-level tests at the end. And you got to go back and forth with the teacher. Oh, adjust this, adjust that, adjust this, adjust that, kind of thing. I knocked out 2 of the 4 modules in the first 2 months. I did literally one whole full module, all 4 full modules with the 4 sub modules inside. I knocked them all out, and I was waiting, and I can't progress any further without a signature sign off from the teacher. And so for 2 weeks, I was going in, reading see if there was a message from the teacher saying, okay, every goddamn day, logging in. If they're not going to respect my fucking time by just telling me, saying, hey, look, listen, we're having a staffing issue, please hold on, we will get to you when we get to you. And I'm like, no, because the fucking deadline is the deadline. That's the sign-off fucking deadline. Okay, while you're dicking around with your thumbs up your ass, that deadline is creeping closer. So either fucking sign me off so I can progress forward in the modules, or refund our money. All 837 plus pounds of it. Refund us our fucking money. Because this is horse shit. That's where I'm at. And because I haven't logged in, because I haven't responded to them in any way, shape or form, they've now removed me from the program. No motherfuckers. No motherfuckers. And yes, when they said, oh, we've corrected some of your things, I went in and I fixed them. And again, I was waiting for them to sign off, and no one signed off. Yet they just turned around and told me. So clearly they've got a teacher, because the teacher read the notes and told me, change this, change that, change this, change that. So I changed it, re-uploaded it, waited for approval, and that's where it ended. There's zero fucking communication from this company. Zero. So I'm beyond pissed. And I want more than my fucking £800 back. Sorry, but it just pisses me the fuck off. When people go out of their way to truly fuck over people who work fucking hard. And that's the truth. I worked very fucking hard to get where I'm at. Only to be fucked over by someone in their schooling, education system, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But it's what it is, guys. And now people understand why I'm so fucking pissed. I'm pissed at the entire fucking company because not one of them texted me, not one of them called me, not one of them emailed me. Not one. And I mean, pissed is an understatement. Pissed is an absolute understatement. Just, oh, sorry, I'm sorry guys. Just, it really triggers me, really fucking upsets me. So I've been dealing with all of that. Oh, I need to find out that the reason why... And I did try to apply to get a job as a security guard. And when they did the background check, it got to my military past. My background check. It was a deep DPS background check. Yeah. And it came back that I have 2 service numbers. Okay. Which is why when I went through the veterans mental health stuff, they couldn't find my records. Because I was giving them an old number. That was my last service number. But that number got deactivated when my death certificate got issued. And so they shredded, because it was before digitization. So they shredded all those files. But yet, when I went in the recruitment office on Friday, gave him my old number, he pulled up my file, everything. The recruiter's office can pull up my file. This background company, when I turned around and said to them, try this number instead, they did, and it was all there. Everything was there, but it stops at 2000. It goes from 98 to 2001. No, 2002. And then they asked me, why did it stop at 2002? And I'm like, because that's when I got furloughed from infantry to tanks. So the only thing I can assume is that when I went from one unit to another unit, they designated me a new number. It's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing I can think of. I've got to wear this bloody brace for like the next 20 minutes still. I've got to wear this brace for 45 minutes minimum a day with like zero movement on my thumb. So, because I snapped the tendon back here. And so the doctors want me to see if immobilizing my thumb and allowing the tendon to heal naturally on its own will help. And they've given me a ton of like, oh, I've got to take like fucking vitamins and shit to help do it. And the thing is, I've got a really bitchin' mountain bike downstairs that I just want to go out and ride. It's really good weather to ride in, but I can't because no gear selector. And it's pissing me off. I got two bitchin' mountain bikes. The second one's got a bad chain, so I've got to take it to my local bike shop and have them either examine the chain or examine the rear sprocket because something's not working right. You try to put any torque on the chain, it just keeps slipping. So either the torque, either the chain's bad or the rear sprocket. But I'll figure that out. But the other bike's working just fine. The seat's too high, so I had to knock it down a bit. But other than that, really beautiful mountain bikes, and the weather is amazing. And then this happens. I can't even fly my fucking drone. And it's perfect weather for drone flight. Skies are clear. There's a slight breeze of like 2 miles per hour, but that's fine. Gyros can compensate for that. And I mean, it's beautiful weather for drone flights, for whatever. And I mean, hell, at this point, I might as well just, I don't know, man. Sucks. I can't even play like World of Tanks. I can't even live stream World of Tanks or anything because I need my right hand to you know, my thumb and whatnot to play. So I can't even do that. Not that any of their events are working. They've got like this stupid scratch card train thing. Every time I go to the website, it says, "Oh, sorry, there's an error in the server." Whatever, dude. Whatevs. Whatevs. Don't care. Whatevs. Typical wargaming. Don't care. Don't friggin' care. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. You doing good? Oh, I'm low on sugar, so I do have to go for a walk here in a bit and pick up a bag of sugar and some eggs and just stuff like that. You know, just because the other day I was craving scrambled eggs. Ugh. Don't know why, I was just craving scrambled eggs on toast. It is what it is, I guess. And so yeah, I've also got some creatine and bulking smoothie shake stuff. So I'm gonna enjoy bulking up a little bit. My phone just orgasmed at me. Email. Sort of. It's my old boss, Robert. There we go. And so yeah, it's been one of those days. You know what I mean? It's just been one of those days. But I am doing good. I'm doing a lot better than I was. I'm not gonna lie. I was in a really bad place. I still am in a bad place over my mate Chris. He was a good bloke. He really was. He was a good bloke. I'm gonna miss him. I really am. So I've got a ton of videos. I mean, literally, the shortest video I've recorded so far over on the painting desk is like 50 minutes. And I've got like 8 to 10 clips on that computer. I'm going to put them all together as one huge super video and upload it to my my modeling channel. So I won't bug you guys here on the gaming channel. I will be doing a more in-depth review of Mech Arena. Is it Mech Arena? No, Mecha Break. On Mecha Break. When I'm healed and I can. But right now I can't really do much. So kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I can't even, because again, my thumb is the one that's damaged, not these guys, my thumb. So I can't even use a controller, you know, because you need your thumb for the controller. And the way I play is I always use my thumb for control, shift, and what, because I'm a lefty. So my mouse is in my left hand. In fact, I've got the left-handed Razer Naga edition silver buttons on the left too. And I managed to find one pretty cheap on Fleabay. And so I can do some stuff. Could I move my WASD to these buttons? That would be weird. Anyway, so that's where I'm at, guys. I'm just, ugh. My Australian brother, Callum, his visa got approved to move to America, so proud of you, brother. You go. Have the best life. Have your best life. You know, you lucky fucker. And he's getting married to another good friend of ours, and I could not be any more happy for the pair of them, because as people, we deserve happiness. And that's where I'm going to end it, because I am actually happy, guys. I've got an amazing woman in my life. Her name's Penny. She's amazing. She treats me with respect, with love, with dignity. She has seen me at my lowest. She's seen me when I broke down and started crying about my mate Chris, because my walls just came down, and she was here, and all she did was hold me. She literally just held me and just let me fall apart. She didn't abuse it. She didn't. I have never truly ever felt more vulnerable than I did at that point. And not once did it even occur to her to use it, to gain anything from it. And that's why I love her very, very much. She's amazing. I still have my Evelyn. My Evelyn, she's my long distance partner. And Penny's my partner locally. We support each other. We love each other very, very much. And yeah. And oh my god, she's got such an adorable, cute little almost 6-year-old. Like I said, I bought her a ton of toys. And when I explained to her why, as a grown-ass man, I go and buy toys and whatnot, it's because it finally dawned on me. The reason why men do that is because 9 times out of 10, a good 99% of the time, that man, as a child, never got to play with toys. I had toys, don't get me wrong, but I never got anything brand new. Let me just put it to you like that. The only time I ever got anything brand new was when I earned it. Now, I used to go to car boot sales. They're not really much a thing here in the UK anymore, which is a shame. But I used to go to this car boot sale, and I would always buy up all, like, the Nintendos, the N64s, the cartridge-based games, the Sega Mega Drives, the Master System, stuff like that, because I knew that those games I could easily flip, sell, trade, da da da. But I also used to pick up. Now, I'm the sneaky little shit. If I see a bench and there's a whole bunch of action figures like G.I. Joe or whatever, I would say to them, "Do you want to do a deal?" In which I'd say to them, "I want every single one of these action figures right here, and I'll give you a tenner for all of them." And they'll be like, "All right," because a tenner's a tenner. I take the tenner, I take all these action toys, I put them in a carrier bag, and I would come home, and this carrier bag would be full, like fucking full, of G.I. Joe action figures. I had so many at one point that I did a massive battle in my nan's back garden, and whoever died, they got buried in my nan's back garden. And still, to this day, up until the day that my nan left that house, every time she went gardening, she'd dig up a dead G.I. Joe, or she'd dig up a dead Stormtrooper, or she'd be like, "Oh, for crying out loud." Eventually, she kept the ones that she did dig up in a shoebox. And when I went to see her up in Cambridge last, she handed me this shoebox. I opened it up, and there was a ton of like Crimson Viper Guard, fucking Stormtroopers and Rebels, you name it. And I was like, "Oh, Nan, you dug them up. No, it's where they died. You can't do that. It's sacrilege to a grave and whatnot." And you can thank my Uncle Peter for that. He taught me how to turn a clothes peg into a matchstick launcher. And that's what I used. I was like, "Bink! Oh, you're dead. Rip." And I remember taking a picture in my nan's back garden of nothing but matchstick crosses everywhere from where everyone died. Well, you see, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're grown-ass men. We've got the money. We've got the finances. Some of us are lucky enough to have that expendable income so that we can buy the toys that we never got when we were a kid. Me, if I had the money, I would buy every goddamn Zoid, Transformer G1, and there was this weird board game. It's not Space Hulk, it's not Hero Quest. There was a Terminator 2 toy that let you take their toy endoskeletons, put them in a mold, and you could inject skin over them, and then you could peel the skin off and reveal the Terminator underneath. I always wanted that, but I could never find it. You know what? Am I delusional, or was that an actual thing? I've got to see. I've got to see if that was an actual thing. Terminator 2 UK toys. I'm seeing the original Kedda. Seeing the Arnies. It was called Bioflesh Regenerator. Yes, I knew I wasn't imagining it. These little buggers. You had them, you put them in a press mold, and you then injected like this weird waxy skin over them, and you could battle damage them. It was called Bioflesh Regenerator. I knew I was remembering them from something. There it is. Yes! That's what I wanted as a kid. I wanted that. That's what I wanted. Oh man.
See it. I'll be back. I'll be back. Remember, if you like this content, to subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the latest videos.
Yes.
Today we're going to take a look at the Bioflesh Regenerator made by Kenneth for Terminator 2. So as you can see, I've got it in the box.
They was in the Argos catalogue, and I remember seeing them.
Little box here, and I've got an open box here. This one's been played with before. I've never played with it. Let's see how it goes. I'm very excited about this because I always wanted to do this when I was a kid.
Yep.
I always wanted it. My friend had it, and every time we went around their house, I was never allowed to do it because their mum said it was too messy. So I'm hoping I don't get too messy now. So let's just get on with it and see what happens. Right, so I've got my water and my powder. This has not been opened since 1991. There we go, look inside there, so the powder. Smells like wouldn't recommend sniffing that. Jeez. Oh, mate, not doing that again. So this little guy is the Power Arm Terminator. He didn't come with a playset, but I love him so much. So I'm just put him on the side of the little
Yeah, the Power Arm Terminator. Yeah, I had him. I had like 6 of him.
Within the playset as well. Really cool little kind of little swords, little daggers, and little pliers. These little bits also come with the Rapid Repair Terminator for the future war. Again, which Kenneth was very renowned for doing.
Yes.
Pop that all back over here. Now get that out of the way. Trusty nice little knife and the Terminator needs a knife. You know. First thing I've got to do is get the Terminator, put him in the mould.
Yep.
There was probably a reason why we were told we were never allowed to play with this. Should know better as an adult, but no. So, right.
Then you slide the mould in.
Put the mould, put the thing in there. It says to get the powder. It said it hadn't been opened since 1991.
Stop smelling it.
Anyway, so put it in there. Let's pop that in there to the powder fill. Got to do it to the right level. I'll put the powder into the pot, put the mould ready, and the water. So here we go. It's just a moment of truth and see if I can actually do this. So you pour the water in, not spoon out the front. That's the main thing. That there, and then mix it with the large plastic knife. It's really watery, really watery. You can see it dripping out the front. You get the ratio correct, I'm telling you that. So the knife is out there. Then I need to take this and I need to place it on there. So let's get that on there. So you need to push that down so you hear the click. It's definitely all the way down that I can get it. Next I need to get this in there. Force
And then
the
you
plunger into the pot. So then
and it's shot right up, yeah.
The skin can go up into the mould and up onto the Terminator. So let's see this and you're going to see it all spurt out everywhere. Right, so slowly. Oh, it's coming out the sides. I can see it. I can see it. Let's go in. It's kind of working. Is it working? Look at the front. It's still working. Can you see?
Yeah. I remember this wanting this toy so friggin' bad.
It's going in. Oh, it's building up. It's going out the bottom. I can see it. All the way. That's as much as it's got in there. Oh man, he ain't got his head or his face. So what it says now is to allow it to sit for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'll see you soon. Okay, little fellas here. I'm gonna get you. No, you're not. Yes, I am.
But yeah, that's the toy in question I was telling you about. I was like, yes, and the moment I saw it, I was like, yes, that's it, that's the one. Yeah, that's. You see what I'm saying? That's the inner kid in us that never got was never allowed to be a kid. And if I can avoid that with a kid, I'm going to. Sorry, I'm going to. I have my little toys. I play Star Wars. I've got, I can 3D print whatever I want. I can even 3D print an original Mattel He-Man. I have the STL files, if I really wanted to. But I don't care about any of that. I mean, Leech, Ram Man, Many Faces. There was so many. I had Ram Man. I had Leech. I didn't have Many Faces. The one with the Lockjaw. I didn't have Lockjaw. Skeletor. I had like 6 different Skeletors. Same as his Puma, and then there was Battle Cat. Point is, guys, yeah. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't relive your childhood. Okay? So that's what I'm going to leave this video. So, coffee's done. Video's done. Till then, guys, take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.